being absent from the church. I wasn't, I said, ain't nothing going on there. I'm going, when you love the word, just love the word. And winter is something I haven't missed since he's been having it. And let me tell you, every night, by Friday night, and somebody called me Sarah and said, Bishop, how you feel? I said, let me tell you something. After all that I got, when Sunday all got finished with me, I said, God put me out all week so I could make my own service.
All right.
Hallelujah. And I'm just saying, and I'm not, I won't go back to when, but when it was just, if you were here, you know what it's about. But Bishop Ellis, Lady Ellis, I tell you, I just love you. They were always there for me. This woman, when I was in the hospital, she spent the night with me in the hospital. And I tell you, she slept, and I said, ask your husband, he missed in the bed, but she stayed with me. And I had an issue. And I'm telling you, you never know who you're going to need in this life. I had nurses and all, but Lady Ellis said she slept with me. She rubbed my body. It was just going through. My pastor here, she said 22 years ago we met, and I was pouring into her, preparing her for God. Everything that God do is already prepared. It's done. Bishop said something, Bishop Paul was saying something on how some preparation was made, talking about the month of April, and some things that went on. He know what he said. I don't want to go through it, some people weren't here, but nevertheless, 2 years ago, Lady Trish sent me a suit. And I got the suit, and I looked at the tag, and it said, size 12. I said, I can't wear size 12. And people give you something you hate to give, you hate even telling me can. So I said, Lady Trish, I said, the suit is beautiful, but I can't wear it. She said, oh yeah. I said, no, I may look like a 12, but I was 16. She said, well, you look like a 12. You can wear it. I tried. I couldn't wear the suit. I wrapped it up and put it in the closet. But I want to let you know, that's all I had to wear. 2 years later, the suit that she got for me for today, when I started looking at what to wear, Apostle Kim, everything looked like a sackcloth. I said, Lord, I don't have a suit. When you're between losing weight, gaining weight, you don't know what to buy. I didn't have no clothes. I said, God, come on. But he said, you better get that suit Trish gave you. I said, I can't wear that suit. It's a 12. Am I wearing it? He already knew. She bought the suit. And I'm saying it's too small, but God said when you get ready to wear it, it won't be too small. But I wasn't trying to lose weight, but you know how things happen to you. But nevertheless, I want to let you know I didn't go out and buy this suit. It's 2 years old. Even the suit being honored. Amen. And Bishop Gibson, I thank God for you. My husband always said, his favorite word is, if I say something about Bishop Gibson, George don't do no wrong. I said, no, he don't. They'll sit outside and I'll say something about Bishop Gibson. George don't do no wrong. When it comes to George, he don't do no wrong. I said, no, he don't. But I thank God for you because you're always here. These people, I have so many around. Where's my sister, my daughter? My brother over there, Sam. It's my second brother. His wife is sitting next to me there. This is our youngest minister in the family. Marcus Mattaway. He's a preaching little boy. Amen. Y'all want to look for youth preaching. That's the one. And there's my niece here. They used to show her pictures of me so she could look. See, her and I swear I used to look when I was her age. She her right on it. She looked like me. And she said, that's what I got it for me. But I'm glad to see my brother left. Who am I missing? Rescue. I love you, Rescue.
We love you too, Bishop.
The Baylords, we thank God for them. Ballards, I don't know why I'm calling you Ballards. Well, we love you. But Bishop Ellis and Lady Ellis, it sort of pulled everything together. We're in their temple, and they've done so much for me. And Bishop Ellis has always been there for me. He He's always been there for me, and I thank God for him. I'm just, what Bishop said, peacock happy. Hallelujah, glad. Well, anyway, who else behind me? My armor bearer, rescue. If I don't call you in existence, I don't see you. They don't remember. He was the first godson I had. Like you see, he was the first. Yeah, he was my godson. Amen. So how old is he? 26 years ago. Yeah. I told his mother, you know, I'll acknowledge as long as he stay with God. If I get out of God, I don't have nothing to do with it. Hallelujah. Amen. We thank God for who else back there. But everyone, here's one of my members. I found her. Witherspoon, another woman. Bishop said something. I've several people are not here that I could give some tremendous testimony for. And Witherspoon, I usually talk about her often. I give the testimony to her. You never know how God will bless you. In my early days in ministry, her, when she came to me, I don't know what year it was, but it was really early. It was hard times. And this woman of God, she had 6 children. How many children? How many? 8 children. And she went to welfare, and they wouldn't give her no help. Packed up a lunch for everybody, brown bag. Decided to go to the headquarters and stay there all day with her 8 children and bologna sandwiches. Finally, they got tired of seeing her and gave her some help. But that's not the miracle. They gave her the help. She got the help for her children. And then about, I don't know, it was a month or a couple of months or a year later, I don't know, she went to the ATM machine one day to draw out. She didn't have but $20 to her name. She went to get it, and in that neighborhood you could get $10. And you know, some neighborhoods you can't get a certain amount. So she went to get $10 out. When she went to get the $10 out, it was this enormous balance. Well, she made a mistake. This is not her. She didn't have the $20 to her name. So wealthy, she has nothing. So she takes the $10 and that's it. Now she's going to go back. Am I telling it right? Now she's going to go back to get the other 10. So she's going to get the other $10. This enormous balance remains. Well, she knows it's not her money, and so but it's on her account. It's been there twice, so she goes into the bank to ask them to tell them about the money. And he told her that was child support for so many years that they had collected and put into her account. Amen. She went for 8 kids and a bologna sandwich. And she had never had that kind of money, and she called our house to ask my husband, he was in trust, he said, what do I do? How much money can you get out the bank at one time? Because now she's scared to leave it in there since it's hers. He said, you can get as much as you want if it's your money. And anyway, she paid her tithes, she bought me a camera, you know, she just did the right thing, and the Lord has blessed her family since then. But I just needed to tell you that those were the days when we talk about going through. Amen. Now, we went through. And went through with people. And I thank God for seeing her right now because she's a struggling mother with her 8 children. But when God said he got something for you, when she said, she took their bologna sandwiches and sat there. See, sometimes it's just like the scripture. God will get tired of you praying. He going to answer you. But you got to have the faith to be consistent. And she felt like, she said, somebody going to give me something today. And so they helped her. And from then on, the Lord has been blessed. And I just thank God for her being here on the day. And I thank God for all of y'all. Lady Trish and my daughter, Apostle Kim. This is awesome. Every time I even come here, I guess I'm an advertisement for her. I don't know why I say that, but that's an awesome woman of God. And I just thank God for it. Just go. Where's the dish to go to? Is she district overseer? Bishop Elder. You.
I was just throwing it in the atmosphere.
Okay. I don't know. You know, I ain't in the loop, so I don't know what's going on. Okay. But anyway, thank God. Bishop is back. Bishop will utilize it time. I certainly thank God for you. I tell you are preaching. I mean, this is, I never look at a fly like that again. The flies and I never show around me nowhere. Praise the Lord. But he talked to us about flies. And so we got the concept. And you don't want to fly if you don't know it. Hallelujah. God bless you. Thank you again for everyone for coming, choir, for singing, praise team, musicians, everyone. In the name of Jesus, I thank God for you. God bless you.
Amen.
As we stand, I think, do we want to look at the youth have a presentation? You don't? Okay. All right. We can stand. Bishop Johnson is coming back. And